Namaste. Welcome to the Warrior Monk Wisdom at Sunrise series. A daily dose of self-discovery can bring the calm within the storm. For when we know ourselves, the rest of the world begins to make sense. Let's flow.
Learning to stand in someone else's shoes, to see through their eyes. That's how peace begins. Barack Obama. Good morning. We are talking about empathy versus sympathy. To understand which one's better and what the difference is, we got to know what they are. So empathy is the ability to understand and share the feeling of another. Sympathy is pity or sorrow for someone else's misfortune that you see from the outside. So the differences seem pretty clear, even though sympathy and empathy are generally used together and they're not the same thing. Empathy is feeling and imagining yourself in someone else's situation, really connecting to what's going on. And sympathy, again, is just simply viewing it from the outside in and saying, well, that kind of sucks, right? In regards to empathy, there's three main parts. You got cognitivity, which is where you can truly imagine yourself in someone else's situation. Maybe it's because you've already been in that situation, or maybe you have already gone through it with somebody else, or maybe you just have really good imagination, The next one is emotive empathy. This is where you start to really feel the feelings that they're feeling, and you sit with that person and you're simply soaking in their energy and allowing them to soak in your energy. And this one can be pretty difficult because nothing like being around someone who's sad to make you sad for no reason, right? Energies are a thing, and whenever you allow someone else's energy into your being, it can really zap you if the energy is bad, if you are too low on high energies. So the next one would be your empathetic action, or doing nothing. And that's the key difference between empathy and sympathy. Don't default to giving advice or perspective, or your friend gets dumped, say you're better off, because simply being there 100% ready to go to any direction that this person wants to take you in is pure empathy. And sympathy is simply, invalidating their feelings. And even though you're trying to be helpful and it comes from a good place, many times the comments and suggestions are simply just not wanted or make things worse in situations. So there's a thing called the art of Nuchi in Korea, which is known as the secret to happiness. And it's described literally as the understanding of what people are thinking, feeling, and truly empathizing with them. And it's a targeted skill that's taught, and it's something that I think that everyone should be taught. And because being able to read a situation and respond accordingly depending on what that situation is telling you is very, very important. Able to both plug in to your environment and connect with the people in that environment. And it's mostly just becoming an observer, really taking in what life is giving you and understanding how that interaction affects the people around you. And so that's what empathy really is. And that's what we need to get to. Let's be a little bit more empathetic. That is all I got for you, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for flowing with us. Remember to like, comment, share, and follow us on all your favorite platforms. Namaste.